Ask for forgiveness, not for permission. The reason why I bring this up is because quite recently I have started this YouTube channel, and in doing something new, I think a lot of the times we have problems that come up in our lives when we start something new and prevent us from proceeding forward. And as we're trying to push forward, we bring up these obstacles, maybe a fear of insecurity of like, oh my God, what if this happens? What if that happens? And currently I am trying to create my first long-term video for this channel. And this long-form video is going to be on The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. I'm going to be doing a book summary, and when doing the book summary, I'm breaking it down into the 3 principles, which are perception, action, and will, and within those are the subcategories. And each chapter of the book has this long drawn-out story talking about these principles, or these aspects of the 3 principles that I was just saying, to kind of understand how the obstacle is the way and how to proceed forward and push past these obstacles. And so me being the person that I am, I'm not taking the book and delving into every story, but I'm breaking down the book and doing a summary on it. And for me doing my summary, the way that I'm going to do it is I'm taking sentences from the chapters that I think best describe the principle that Ryan talks about. And some of them I'm paraphrasing and some of them I'm using word from word. But the thing that made me nervous of like, oh, I need to ask for permission, or stopping me from making the video, is I'm trying to look up, is this plagiarism? Is this not plagiarism? And it's getting me super nervous. And I'm like, oh my God, what if I get in trouble? What if I get this? What if I get that? When the reality is like, almost nobody watches my YouTube channel. And I'm not saying that nobody watches, because I have some people that are watching here, but not that many people ask. And the worst thing that comes to worse is Ryan or somebody comes in and says, hey, take down this video, like you just copied everything that I did. Which I'm not claiming that these are my words and that I wrote this. It's a summary of the book, and I'm breaking down and I'm trying to tell his principles the best way possible so that more people will read the book, and so that people that I care about, or people that haven't touched the book, will at least understand the concepts of the book. I say all this to say is that a lot of the times we get nervous about these things that we do. Is this right? Is this wrong? Will I get in trouble? Will I not? Well, the thing is like, you can ask for permission, which means that you'll likely never end up doing the thing that you're doing, or you can ask for forgiveness, which means you can do the thing without malintent, not understanding whether what you're doing is wrong or right? Because this is the preface to that. And when you do it, if it's not something that you are supposed to do, people can just be like, yo, you're not supposed to do that. Cut it out. And then you get to decide, okay, am I now going to listen or am I not? I think a lot of the times, though, we use this ask for forgiveness, not for permission. We use this as this thing that like we don't do because we want to wait for permission, because we want an excuse not to do the thing that we know would help us, that we know that we would learn from. Even if we got in trouble for doing it, right? We're not sure whether we are. Maybe it's the thing that takes our career or our path or our journey to the next level. Or maybe it's the thing that when we do it, we learn, so then we can take our career to the next level. Obviously, there's certain things that you want to ask for permission before you ask for forgiveness. And deep down in your heart, you should know what those things are. But the things that you're nervous about, you're like, I don't know, like, this might get me in trouble, this might do this. For example, I went to Jake Paul's fight a couple weeks ago, and when I went to Jake Paul's fight, the barrier opened up, right? There's this barrier for people and for press, and there were some people that slipped through it. And part of me was like, I don't know. And then the other part of me was like, yo, you can go and meet Jake Paul right now. Like, you can go and meet this person, potentially get a video, get this thing. It's like, what's the worst thing security is gonna do? Ask you to leave. It's not like you have anything bad on you. You're just trying to meet this person, and you're going to an area that you might not specifically be allowed in, but you potentially, they don't care Like, yes, that barrier is there. They don't want 17,000 people getting in, which the reality was there wasn't many people in the room. But a lot of the times people don't care, and a lot of the people that achieve success in life, they ask for forgiveness, not for permission. So when you're doing it, when you're trying to do that thing to the next level, as long as you're not verbatim copying them or stealing their shit, they really don't care. Maybe they'll let you off with a warning, or maybe they're like, I see that kid in me, let me talk to him. Hey, you're not allowed to do this, but let me show you the thing that you can do. Let me show you where you went wrong. Let me show you this. You learn. So, main gist of this video is ask for forgiveness, not for permission. Take that next step in that thing that you know you need to do, that you're quite nervous about, that you're like, I'm not sure, am I gonna get in trouble for this? Am I gonna get in trouble for that? If it's harmless, like making a video, if it's harmless, like doing something that you know is not like a huge deal, like, I'm not saying you're traveling and you're like, I don't know, can I bring my knife through security? Like, yeah, that's through airport security, that's probably not the smart thing to do. But if you're trying to do something that's not gonna harm anyone, that's not gonna put you in harm's way, ask for forgiveness, not for permission. Take that next step and see where it leads you, because if you get in trouble, it's likely that the worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to ask you to stop, they're going to ask you to leave. And the reality is that that's still a step forward, because you now know, you're right, I can't do this. Hey, by the way, can I ask you what are the constraints for that thing? You can ask that person, okay, what can I do? Where did I go wrong? And you get to learn and potentially take the next step in your journey. So ask for forgiveness, not for permission. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're interested in stuff like this and my perspective and learning more pieces of advice that I've learned or that I'm currently practicing and trying to figure out in my own life, please click that subscribe button down below. If you'd like to check out the video summary when that's up, make sure that you check that out, see what you think. Is it plagiarism or summary? Comment down below if you're interested in me talking on a topic. Write down the topic down below, and I'd love to try to make a video if it's something that I think that I could give my thoughts on, because this is just my thoughts on things. And yeah, click that subscribe button, click the like button, share it with a friend if you think that your friend needs to hear this message. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.